to my channel. I'm Maxce Concept, and today I'm going to show you how I designed this logo with just rectangle and ellipse shape. So logo comes in different types, and understanding them helps in making better choices. So in this tutorial, before starting, I would also like to briefly explain the main types of logos with the examples. So let's start with the wordmark logo. I think categorically there are just there are 6 types of logos. Yeah, I think the major ones, they're just 6, while others can actually classify theirs, but the major ones are 6. So let's start with the wordmark logo. The wordmark logo is made of text only. For example, you all know the Coca-Cola logo and Google logo. So that's the example of wordmark logo. Another one is lettermark logo. So lettermark logo can also become monogram logo. For example, they are done with initial based logos. For example, we have IBM logos and HBMO logos. You can also check it out. So another type of logo we have is pictorial mark logo. Pictorial mark logo can also be called symbol logo. This is just a standalone icon or a graphic. For example, like you see how Apple logo is, right? Or Twitter logo, right? Yeah, that's an example of pictorial mark logo. Then the number 4 type of logo is abstract logo. This abstract logo is just normal, unique, geometric or abstract designs like Nike and Adidas and the likes. So, and number 5 we have combination mark logo. The combination mark logo is just a mix of text and symbol. For example, we have Burger King logo, we have Puma. Those are some examples of combination mark logo. Then lastly, we have emblem logo. Emblem logo is more like a badge or a style logo, kind of like we have the box, Starbucks logo. We have Harley Davidson. You cannot check it out and you will see for yourself. So where does Prestige logo fit in? That's what we are going to design today. So Prestige logo is a combination mark logo actually, because it has a symbol of ellipse and P. For example, as you can see in my screen here, I have the ellipse shape and I have though I formed it, but it's a P, so I call it combination mark logo. Yeah, it's actually a combination mark logo, because without explaining how I designed this logo, anybody who sees it know that it's a P, right? So, and it's a P formed with ellipse, joined with ellipse, so it's a combination mark logo, right? So this combination helps with the brand recognition and flexibility. So I hope you get this clear, right? So now open your software. Let's start designing. Open your software. For this software, I'm using CorelDRAW, so I will advise you to open CorelDRAW. Let's just get started immediately. Set up your workplace. I've already done that already. If you don't know how to set up your workplace, you can watch my previous video where I talk about getting started with CorelDRAW, so you can see for yourself how you can set up your workplace and get started with this tutorial. So now I'm going to go to the last page so that we can design this, right? I'm going to the last page so you can see the logo, right? So I'm going to the last page now so we can get started. So now let's pick our rectangle tool. We'll pick our rectangle tool. Pick our rectangle tool, then we'll also pick our ellipse tool, right? So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to adjust it to the proportions for a more structured look, because we can't just leave it like this, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce it. But before that, I want to make sure that everything is centralized here in my page. Then I can now separate this and separate this. Okay, So now I want to be sure of I want to be sure that the sizes are equal. So I'll bring in my grid line from the top here. I'll bring in down here. Yeah, I'll bring in down here and I will reduce this. Just freestyle it. I'll reduce this to give me what I want. I'll reduce it like this. Then I'll also take this here. The reason for putting the grid shape, the grid line, is to be able to get it, to ensure that they are aligning. So I'll make sure they are all aligning. Yeah, I'll reduce it more, and I will increase this more. So we're already seeing the P shape, right? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually merge these shapes. Or okay, before we merge them, we're going to increase the outline, because if you notice, you see that the outlines are thicker. The main logo I designed, the outlines are actually thicker. So we're going to achieve that right now, so that we can actually get a more harmonious look. So let's do this. So come to your outline here, and that's your property bar here, and increase it. Let's make it 4. Okay, 4 is too tiny. Okay, let's make it 5. I think 5 is cool. Then you also make the ellipse shape 5. Make the ellipse shape 5 as well. Right? So now we're already getting there, right? We're already getting there. So the next thing we're going to do now is to be able to convert convert these shapes as they are now. They are outlined. So we're going to convert the outline to shapes so that we can be able to flex it the way we want. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, just click your object. You can highlight the two and do it at once, but you can do it separately. So for the sake of this class, I will just highlight the two and come to object and convert outline to object. So converting this outline to object helps me to be able to flex it the way I want, because when I'm reducing it, the size won't reduce, because if you don't convert it to object, when you're reducing it, the size of the outline will increase. So I'm going to be reducing this now to be able to form the global look I'm looking for. Yeah, to give me that global feel. So I will be reducing this, right? Just so I'll reduce it now. I will ensure the space are equal. To ensure the space is equal, just be looking at this place. Okay. Okay, let me pick this and pick the ruler. I think the first size is okay. So you can reduce it to be at the first ruler, right? Cool. Something like this. I think this space is okay. So to be able to get it in equal proportion, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reduce it. I want to do Control R because I want to get to actually get that global field I'm looking for. So I will do Control R, Control R, Control R, right? So I have how many here? I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I got what I want. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to be actually to merge this, to merge or modify these shapes or whatever you call it. So I'm going to merge it here now. So I'll bring it here. We want to get our our P, right? So we're looking, we might even achieve something much better than what I showed you guys earlier. Right, so we're getting there, right? Now I'm going to ungroup this to be able to merge this here to give me what I want. Being that I've already converted this to an outline, I won't be able to, it won't give me what I want. So what I want to do now is I want to convert this last object here. It's already an object, so it's no longer an outline, it's an object now. So I'll convert it to shape again so that I could be able to trim off the back of this and be able to merge it. So to achieve that, I'll just come here, come to object here, and I'll come to shaping, and I'll create boundary, right? So when I create boundary, it will give me this shape. It will give me an ellipse shape. Yeah, this ellipse shape is what I can actually use and now trim off this trim off this so that I can get what I want. So we'll just do it now. So to achieve that, click the ellipse shape and hold your shift on your keyboard and click this background and trim it off. When you've done that, then you remove this. Just move it slightly. Now we've achieved our P and we have achieved our global look here. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to adjust this to give us that premium look we are looking for. Yeah, or harmonious look rather. Now I think I will use harmonious look because I want it to look cool. I don't want to be seeing these shapes here. So I'll just highlight this and take it in. When I take it in, I'll leave it like that. So now you see we're done already, right? So the next step we're going to do is we're going to be applying our colors and final touches by choosing a premium color palette. Yeah, for example, I told you guys in my last tutorial that prestige global color is blue, yellow. Yeah, blue and yellow. So we'll be choosing the color right now. Yeah, because we believe the reason for choosing blue and gold is to be able to represent trust and prestige. Blue and gold, but the gold is more like a yellow gold. That's a deep yellow, but which is representing trust and prestige. So we'll be applying this color right here. We'll not be using gradients, but because of I just want the color to be simple and yeah, just premium color. So to do that now, I'll just come here, I'll remove this, come here and select blue. Sorry guys, select blue, right? So I want this blue to look more cool. I'll add more color by holding control here, highlighting this, hold control and add a darker blue to be able to get what I want. So I think it looks cool now, right? So it looks cool now. So what I want to do next is I want to centralize this to the page. I've centralized it, right? And I want to get other types, other shapes, like other colors to be able to, there's what we call responsive logo. So I want to see how responsive is this logo. So I'll be duplicating this page 6, make it black, duplicate another one, I'll make it my deep yellow, I'll select deep yellow here and I will hold control here and add little red inside. I want it to be deep, not actually, yeah, something like this. Then I'm going to be duplicating this same page, and make this background black to see how this logo looks on black. For example, you want to use this. So all these things are things you want to test and be sure that, oh yeah, my logo is responsive. It can be used in white background, it can be used in black background, and all that. And your client should be able to understand all these things too. So when you're delivering the logo, you deliver all these packages depending on your agreement with your client, right? So I think that's that for now. So we'll be adding more backgrounds and see how it actually looks here. Duplicate this. Yeah, let me add blue and add white. Looking good, right? Look at this. Make it black and white. So we have this, 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 we have this. Okay. So you see, we actually achieved something much better than the other one. I just want you to get how I designed this. It's very simple. You can modify yours, you can make it much better. It says still like a designer. Yeah, you can actually copy and make it much better. But I would like you guys to design the same logo, design it. If you are practicing, you can design and share with me for review. And if you are having challenges, don't hesitate to comment on this video. Don't hesitate to reach out to me via my IG. If you have not followed me on IG, the link for my IG is in the description or my profile. You can just click and follow me on IG. You can always send me a DM and I will respond ASAP. So before I close this, before I end this video, if you've not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button now and subscribe to me. Comment on my videos, like and share to anyone who needs this. And I will always see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.